is up, Dokkan player? It is your boy Blaze, and today we are back with another Dokkan battle video. And today, before we start the video, of course, hope you guys are having a very good day today. And today we are back. We are actually jumping into the realm of impossibility, or not actually impossibility, one of the most difficult challenges in the game of Dokkan, which of course is the Gods of Destruction. Now, there is a small twist on this, and the reason why is because we are in fact using a full free-to-play team here, just like the free-to-play king, J Fanta. Now, the only twist about it is that J5 was actually the first player to actually get this done. But thing is that he actually used here a very interesting team, of course, which is against Syndra here. Now, the twist on my thing is that how can I actually evolve my content? How can I make this much more better? And thing is that we actually have here a small twist is that actually all the characters on this team, even including the friend, is a free-to-play character that you can actually get here, and we actually dominate here against the Gods of Destruction. Now, this, by the way, is inspired by J Fanta. There's no shots of me trying to take over the free-to-play king because that is not my thing. But again, this video was inspired to my homeboy J Fanta, so shout out to you. And yeah, hope you guys do enjoy this video here. This took many attempts, the moment that we actually got the easy A's for certain characters. But so I mean, regardless, it wasn't that difficult, I want to say here. But again, this should show you that you can actually beat hard content without having 6-year anniversary LRs or having a big whaley account. You can get it actually done here with a free-to-play characters here. Alright, so that's gonna be it here. The like goal for this video, you guys can help out a brother here. It's gonna be 60 likes because it's a 6-year anniversary. So you actually get here 60 likes for the video, and also subscribe. You guys are new to the channel, you guys are enjoying the content as well. And with that, enough talk, more action. Let's get to the action. Alright, and now we are back with the gameplay. Hope you guys enjoyed that intro. So today, as you guys can see, we have here a full free-to-play team here, including the friend, which of course is going to be the physical Gohan. Now, if you guys don't know, physical Gohan is a free-to-play character. You actually get him from being super battled. And he also has an easy A, which is really good, especially during the God event here. Now, going to the event, you actually want to start off each rotation with one Gohan and one Goku. And the reason why is because they do have that 58% damage reduction. Now, this was very unfortunate. We got very unlucky because we actually got none of the Gohans on each rotations. And we actually don't have a Goku with them as well. So they actually don't have their damage reduction. Now, the moment that we actually got the easy A's for the LR Master Roshi and the UI Goku, I knew that this was going to be the key in order to beat the event. Now, my original team was actually going to use a Goku's family with the GT Heroes. But unfortunately, I could not find any GT Heroes Goku, and as well, I was actually off by 2 characters in order to fill the gap when it came to doing the Iraq here. So I decided, you know what, let me just go ahead and use the friend lead of the physical Gohan because there's just so many friend leads. I don't know why, I just decided to actually use them, and actually did pay off here. So the second turn you can see here, we actually don't have a Goku. It is problematic because, again, Gohan does not have his damage reduction, but the good thing is that we do have here type advantage, and on top of that we have your support from the World Tournament Gohan. Now, I did bring here World Tournament Gohan because of course he is a support type unit but also has damage reduction. And I also brought here the LRB Pan because LRB Pan is able to heal us up, but she also has here the damage reduction. Now, even though both LRB Pan and the Gohan have damage reduction, they still take a lot of damage, and we have to kind of pray that we actually don't get super, because on my first one, because this is actually my second run, when I actually did it with the accidentally when I did it with the physical Gohan here, I actually almost beat the event. His only thing is that I did get super on LRB Pan, and she took like 249k of damage, so it was kind of an issue when using these 2 characters here. But I mean, luckily as we don't get super, we are pretty much good to go. With the Android 8, we are only taking 12k of damage, but that's only because we do have an Android 8. But luckily, Arak decides not to super attack us. But again, Gohan is just so good. Like, this is a full 120 lead, by the way, not 120, 170. It's a full 120 across the board. And now we have our rotations the way we want it. So the only thing I would say here is that probably you can maybe get this done here as well with, of course, here, if you're on JP as well, is the Great Saiyaman 1 and 2, because they do provide that 50% defense support, so that's actually very good. LR Master Roshi is actually very good as well. As you guys know, he looks very well with the UI Goku. He also hits very hard, and he also has the revival mechanic, and on top of that, he also has here a 25% chance to dodge, which is really good. So now you can see here Gohan is going to be taking double figures. Now, the one thing I did screw up with my Gohan here is I did not even realize that my Gohan is only SA 10 out of 25. As you guys know, if he's SA 24 out of 25, if you actually do an 18 key super, he actually raises his defense. So That was a huge misplay, which I did not even notice, but at the end you will see here the team breakdown. But yeah, as you can see here, Master Roshi dodging, doing very good damage, and UI Goku going to keep him on rotation because he is going to stack up his attack and defense as the rounds go on. So we actually get very lucky here. You can see here that most of the attacks are going to be in the middle, so of course I am going to go ahead and put the Gohan in the middle, just because again he does have that damage reduction. Also, he does share some links here with the LRB pan as well. Now this April Fool's Goku is actually very good. And you know what, I never thought I'd ever use him, but he is fully rainbow. He's not fully leveling, but he's actually very good as long as you give him a super attack, because he does actually raise his defense after he super attacks. Now we got very unfortunate that we could not get a super attack with him, but that's just because the orbs are just very bad. But after he super attacks like at least 2 or 3 times, he actually takes double figures, which is actually very, very good. So we actually get it. We actually call it very right with the Gohan. All right, and we don't take here 66k. And I will say that Arak is he more difficult than Sidra. I would say I think they're almost the same, but I think Sidra's a bit more difficult. And the reason why is because compared to Sidra, we do have here, of course, the LR Goku and Vegeta, who are just beyond broken when against that event. And the reason why is because not only do they have the free heal, they have the counters, but the most important factor that they do have is, of course, going to be forcing the super attack, which is very, very powerful. Now in this team build here, we actually don't have any of that. All we have here is just basically a little bit of damage reduction and also a little bit of dodging. The big RNG factor is basically the super attack, because we have to make sure that we don't get supered either on the SCR Gohan or the SCR LRB fan, because they do take a lot of damage. So here comes the Gohan. Again, Gohan is doing a lot of good damage. Again, he is doing 1.5, but it should have been way higher if I actually had him fully SA'd. But again, I did not know he was not fully SA'd here. So now we have here the Goku. Goku again is very good. He has here a 50% chance to dodge, but again he's also increasing his defense as the rounds go on. And really we have nothing to worry about except for those 2 SCR units, because here Gohan is taking 21k with a Android 8 activated, right? Now again, this was very good RNG. As you can see here, we have here most attacks in the front, and of course after the Gohan does super attack, he will increase his defense. Well, he's supposed to be on his 12 key, on his 18 key super, but for some reason on his 12 key super, he takes less damage. So I'm not too sure if I'm actually reading his passive right, but it doesn't matter because we are taking double figures anyway. And again, this Gohan is just so good. I feel like a lot of players should definitely go for this character because he's really, really good. And again, he can definitely take you very far in difficult content. So there we go, we get super, which is completely fine because this should be probably like 45k, which is very good. And then now we're finally able to get a super attack with, of course, the Goku here. I will say that the Vegeta is much better, but this Goku is still very, very good. Alright, so there we go. He actually gets a dodge, which is fine. Then Master Roshi doing a beautiful attack stat. And we're just slowly melting the health bar of Arak here. Now, the thing that makes Arak actually pretty simple is that he only lowers attack compared to Jin or Jinni, whatever his name is, for the 12th stage of the Gods of Destruction. Is that, yeah, he hits way harder than Arak, I would definitely say that. But, I mean, if you are a JP, or if you actually bring here the Great Sandman 1 and 2, I think I could probably get it done with the same team build and just probably replace your High School Gohan maybe. Because again, High School Gohan is actually very good, but he could take a lot of damage even in type neutral, right? Because we're only on a 120 lead across the board, so he's only getting 120 for defense. So you can see here that we actually got very unlucky because we have 2 attacks that are both separate, right? And there's only 1 free spot, which would be in the middle. Now I do decide to actually put the Goku in the front here, because if I leave here the LR Gohan without a Goku on rotation, it's pretty much game over, because again, he does not have his damage reduction if there's no Goku on rotation. So I decided to put Goku in the front because again, even if we don't have Gohan on rotation, he still has a 50% chance to dodge, which is very good, and he's also able to stack up his attack and defense. Now unfortunately, we got very unlucky with the first 3 attacks, which we did take some damage. But we actually get additional super, which I would definitely take. So he definitely increases defense here. Very, very good. And now you can see here the health bar is actually going by very, very quickly. Now the good thing about LRB Pan is that even though she's not in danger, she is able to heal us up, which is very good. And I would definitely take that free heal because anything can happen, right? So there goes Gohan. And Gohan is going to attack here at the back. And you can see we are taking double figures. And of course, we do get super. So that was really, really good. Very, very clutch. Now the only thing is I have no more items, right? So at this point here, this is all going to be based on RNG. And now you can see here that we got very lucky again because our Rack is only attacking once at the back. So Gohan is able to survive here. And now you can see I am looking if I have any items, which unfortunately I do not, which is fine here, right? Now the thing is that if we actually do get supered, if we actually do survive here, our HP will be below 50%, which will be fine because now we can activate LR Master Roshi, which is coming on next turn, which is very, very good, right? So again, Gohan taking double figures, and the reason why is because we actually get here Gohan on rotation, which is providing that extra support. So yeah, I'll definitely say here this is definitely a little bit more difficult compared to Sidra. Not taking away from Jay Fanta, by the way. I do know also that the first player from what I saw from his video here is actually someone named Jose Rufus. I believe that's his name here. Was actually the first player to actually get it done with a full free-to-play team here, right? Now, unfortunately, on Global, we didn't have it yet, so we have to wait. Now you can see here our HP is below 50%, but you can see here that the free-to-play Goku actually tanked it pretty well with no items, right? So at this point here, we are looking very good, and the reason why is because we are very close to a Dokkan tag, but also we have here the revival with Master Roshi, right? So as long as Goku, actually decide to take a chance here with the active skill, with LRB Pan, because we have such a good rotation, we might as well take advantage here because Goku could dodge, and his defense is actually very good at this point as well. So there we go, actually try and build my Dokkan meter as fast as possible because next phase we are going to get a Dokkan tag with a revival as well. So Goku at this point here is taking only 4 figures, which is actually pretty good. Gets a beautiful crit, gets some dodges, and we are taking double figures. And Master Roshi, 4.6 on a 120 lead is insanely disgusting. So now you can see here we are doing some good damage. And then we are looking pretty good here. So now Master Roshi decided to dodge, which is fine. And we actually heal up here. But I know that LRB Pan is going to take a lot of damage even with all that healing, which is exactly what I want because I want to make sure that I get the revival, and which we actually do. So Master Roshi, again, one of the best free-to-play characters in the game of Dokkan. He's just so good. That revival is just so easy to use. And yeah, this is pretty much very, very clutch with the revival. Alright. Now, I don't know. Can I do this with no items? Probably not, because again, we do need some better characters. But I feel like maybe with the, what's their face here? The Great Saiyaman 1 and 2, I think maybe you could probably get this no item run. I'm not too sure, but I feel like it could definitely be done here with no items. Alright, so there we go. We actually have your double, what's his face here? Double, I keep forgetting his name here. Kid Gohan here, my apologies. We have your double LR Kid Gohan, so our damage reduction is through the roof. And also Goku here in the middle is be completely fine because he can actually tank a super attack because he has been building up his defense, right? So again, as long as, there's nothing here that can actually go wrong besides Goku being supered. But again, we do have a Dokkan tag as well, so I'm not even too worried here. I'm just wondering if I should probably go for the SCR orbs or go for the single physical orb to get the Dokkan tag. Because we are very close to a Dokkan tag. I want to make sure I actually get it here because now we have no more revival and we have no more items, right? So there I'm actually checking Goku here, and you can see that he actually does increase his defense after he super attacks, right? So again, I am kind of gambling here, but even if Goku actually gets supered, he will tank it pretty well, right? So there we go. I'm pretty sure I go for the STR orbs for Gohan here, and the reason why is because I actually want to save all those physical orbs for next phase. I get that beautiful healing because Goku has been stacking his attack and defense. Actually, let me check here if he's actually stacking attack and defense or just defense. I'm pretty sure it's both, but let me just see if I'm actually right. Let's actually go here to my Dokkan account, and let's actually go here. Let's see here. Nope. Let's go to teams, and let's just go. Oh, there we go. So I'm pretty sure, yeah, he does actually raise attack and defense here. So again, UI Goku definitely must rainbow character. He can definitely take you to difficult content, as you can see here on a full 120 lead, by the way. Alright, so there we go. Now we have the beautiful Dokkan tag, beautiful crit, by the way, very nice. So we are going to heal up quite a lot of HP going to the next phase. Alright, we are taking 13k. We actually get here a beautiful level 3 dodge, and no super attack from Barack, so I'm actually pretty happy. Alright, then goes Gohan with his beautiful attack stat. Double figures, of course. And now we have your support. So LR Master Roshi and also Goku are going to look very, very strong because Gohan is, again, supporting the whole rotation, right? So I for sure give all this here to Goku so I get that beautiful healing. Master Roshi able to get a 24 key super. And of course, Gohan, we are able to get here a 12 key super. So things are looking pretty good. We are getting supered. But again, of course, UI Goku decides not to dodge, which is completely fine. Because again, we actually tanked that pretty well. And then there we go. Double figures, beautiful dodges. There goes Goku, 1.7, slowly stacking. Beautiful crit, which I'll definitely take. And then Master Roshi just doing insane amount of damage. Alright, so there we go. And I probably could have used here a Zeno item. Now we actually do get the additional super, which is actually very clutch. Because it actually makes us a Lord to help us, much faster here, sorry. But I could have probably maybe used a Zeno item, but the only thing is that a Zeno item only provides support for Universal Survival Saga. So that was the only thing here. Now you can see here, of course, Gohan only takes here 46k, which is quite a lot of damage. But now, again, we got very lucky again, as you guys can see here, that there's no attacks at the back, so LRB Pan is able to escape very well. And we are also able to kind of build up our meter, or trying to heal up just a little bit here. So again, as long as I get a 12 key super with the Goku, we should be pretty okay. Alright, so there we go. And unfortunately, LRB Pan, we're not able to get that many ores, but that's okay because she's not in danger. So, I mean, after this turn here, it's pretty much GG, because we are able to get here a almost an 18 key super. I'm not sure why I'm choking there. But again, Gohan, he's just very good. I feel like this is a very underrated LR. Just because, I mean, he is kind of limited to a Goku, but I mean, it does make up for it because look what he's doing here on a full 120 lead. He is definitely carrying the event for sure. So again, I'll definitely say he's definitely worth the rainbow. If you are having trouble with, of course, the God event, right? So there we go. Beautiful heal. And then now we have here the second rotation. And then we also have here our Gohan back with the Goku. So things did work out pretty well. And now I'm actually pretty scared here because, again, if we actually get supered on Master Roshi, it's pretty much game over here because our HP is actually very low. And I have to try and figure out how I can actually get a lot of orbs here to try to get that healing here. Now, I wasn't going to give it here to Goku, but fortunately, Goku, I'm not able to get all those orbs, but Master Roshi is able to get it, and now we get that beautiful recovery with the orbs. So, yeah, things were looking very good, and this probably would have been much more easier if I had here my Gohan fully SA25, but it is what it is, so I'm not too worried. There goes Goku again, 1.6. At this point here, even from a super attack, Goku should tank it actually very well. We actually get here a double super attack, very nice. We get some, and we take double figures. There's a dodge, and now I'm actually pretty scared because, again, Master Roshi is in the line of fire because we haven't been super yet here. I'm not too sure, but yeah, there we go with the beautiful attack stat, 29k. I mean, we got very lucky because if that was a super attack, that would have been GG's. But now at this point here, it's pretty much game over because Gohan's here. We have support, and there's no attacks for the SCR Gohan, so we are pretty much in the clear. And Goku is going to raise his defense after his super attacks. So yeah, that is going to be the run right there. A full free-to-play team, including the friend leader as well. Again, shout out to Jay Fanta as well for inspiring me to do this content. But again, if you guys enjoyed, make sure to hit like button, sub for more videos, comment down below. Let me know your team build. Let me know if you guys find this, pretty exciting. And if you guys want to see more of free-to-play characters against the God event, let me know down below. Again, if we can actually hit the like goal of 60 likes, that would be very appreciative here. Because this was a little bit difficult. I'm not gonna lie, this was definitely a little bit difficult, but using the strategy here, we can actually get it done. So we have one attack here left. I mean, we have a bunch of healing as well, so Gohan is pretty much good to go. The only thing that can go wrong here if Arai decides to dodge everyone, which is probably not gonna happen. But again, even with a super attack, it's too late here because Gohan is just very tanky. And then we actually connect here. So there we go, my boys. And that's a wrap. So hope you guys enjoyed. And hopefully, I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace!